right. Hey, folks, it's Rick. Happy Teletaco Tuesday number 39. 39, baby. Can't believe I made that many. I say that every week. All right, so... yeah, I know. It's all right. So this week we are going to do a little Steely Dan style Teletaco Tuesday. And I've made some wonderful traditional tacos, albeit a little strange looking.
Well, look at those. Those are cool. They're square on the bottom so they don't fall over. How am I going to fit my mouth around that thing? Jeez. Evil, look at my tacos. They've got lettuce and cheese and salsa and meat. They look so traditional. What do you think, Fred? You like the other ones better, huh?
I'll show those. And here we are in the studio lounge. Fred went upstairs because he doesn't like Telecasters that much. They're too bright for him. And so that's life. All right. Here comes a jam track right now. So listen, folks, I'm happy to be here on this Teletaco Tuesday, middle of January. Lots of exciting things happen in January, you know. Well, you know, today's my niece's birthday, and I just remembered that. I want to say happy birthday to Alicia. I don't think she ever watches these, but happy birthday to her.
Well, yeah, see, it's still up. And look, I could twist it. It doesn't snap. It's not drying out, man. Look, I'm pulling on these, and they're not coming off. It still looks great. It's the angel that Kendall picked out. It looks mysteriously like Kendall. Yeah.
Well, my father was born in January, on January 27th. That was the same day that Mozart was born. And that's fitting, because my father is a great musician. My father taught me a lot of really, really great things about music, and every time I talk about my father, I get a little bit misty. Here's what my father taught me that was important. He said, put space in your solos. Don't just play all notes. Make sure you put a couple of spaces in, because the spaces are part of the music too. That's important. My father was a great jazz player. In case you hadn't heard about, watch my old videos. I did a whole thing about my father. He's a musician who had a small bit of notoriety here in Pittsburgh. People say he was a super nice guy and he was the best. I've heard it from many people, so I'm not just making that up. He was also hired to play for the Tom Jones Band in 1979, I believe. And he flew all around the world playing baritone, sax, and oboe for the Tom Jones Band, which was cool. Not because I was a big Tom Jones fan, but because he could send home big checks and, we could get stuff, as opposed to not having a lot of money. So that was good. It was good to have my father very well employed, very well, because he was a very talented man. So the other morning, I had this dream about my father. It was my father and John Mayer in my dream. And there was a party at my parents' house, which is still my mom's house. And we were upstairs and we were playing guitars, and John Mayer came in. And I was very nervous in front of John Mayer because I'm a fan. But I picked up the guitar and I just started playing some blues. And John Mayer, being the ham that he is, he jumped on and he started to sing beautiful, beautiful blues singing over my playing. And I was like, wow, thanks, John. That's cool. When we went downstairs, my father was sitting there in the den where he used to always sit, smoking his cigarettes and hanging out on the couch. And he was talking about his days in Vegas with the Tom Jones Band. And John Mayer was there. And I was like, go ahead, Papa, tell John what you did in Vegas. And my father opened up all about his days in Vegas, and John Mayer was sufficiently impressed, let's say. So I woke up, and it's funny, in dreams, it's almost like it's not something that person has ever said to you, but it's always that person's personality that comes out. And my father's personality totally came out. Very proud Italian jazz musician who he was. And I thought that was awesome. I just thought it was awesome. And even John Mayer was a lot like he was in interviews that I'd seen. Anyway, so that was my John Mayer Papa dream. It was cool. A lot of respect for John Mayer, but 5,000 times more respect for my father. Today I'm playing the G&L because it's the G&L's turn this week, you know. Next week maybe I'll play the Road Worn. I don't know. I should be getting... well, never mind about that. And I think that's it. You know, our Christmas tree is still up. What is today? January 15th, and our Christmas tree is kicking. And you know why? Because its limbs are still soft and bendy, and they don't drop needles all over the floor yet. And as far as I see, that guy's still alive. And so we're going to keep it up as long as we can. I think that Kendall's pushing to take the tree down, though. It'll be a sad moment. Tree's name is Lucille. Kendall named the tree, so it has nothing to do with B.B. King's guitar, you know. But that's my B.B. King riff. But as far as in my mind, it's Lucille, B.B. King's guitar that we named it after. And I would be very, very happy this year if I could get myself a semi-hollow with a center block, some type. Doesn't have to be an ES335, especially because they're like $3,000 and up. But I'd be very happy if this year, even if I could get an Epiphone Dot and put some Duncans in it or something, I think I'd be really happy with that. That's something that's missing. Yeah, I have a 335 shaped hole in my heart right now. That's what I have. All right, everybody. Hey, that's all for me this Teletaco Tuesday, January 15th, 2019. Hope you're all having a great day, great week, great year. And be kind to your neighbors. Be kind to your YouTube friends. Be kind to any friends that you know. You know what Jesus said is love your neighbors and love your enemies. So, peace. Later on. Well, the song faded out, and I faded out manually. That's all right.